Welcome back, welcome back. It is the DMV with Doctor, located in Bowie, Maryland. Today, we have a beautiful princess, and she is adorable, honey. This is our new raw Burmese kinky hair, and it is absolutely gorgeous. And we're going to show you how you can go from looking fleek to chic. I think, I think when I was growing up, they used to say looking fluke. Looking fluke to shoot. So we just want to show you how easy, because a lot of people now, some people are ready to come to the salon who are first responders, and others, they are ready to stay at home and keep it safe. What they say on Facebook, stay home and keep the virus from spreading, okay? So, we're not against anyone. So whatever side that you on, we got you covered at Main Attractions. So we're just going to show you, and this is what some of our caps, our full lace units, we have been getting asked, and they're coming different. We have different bases available, whatever, according to your preference. And pretty much how the, the ordering goes is that sometimes if you're able to come in, we can measure you there. We can measure you from your vehicle, or you could, we can show you how to measure here. We're probably going to do a video, so you can give us some of the measurements so that you can have the most accurate unit. Now, most of these units, they're pretty much around about, these are not exact measurements. If you want the exact measurements, then you may need to, those are kind of more along the lines of our units for the medical units. Yes, that's the word, the medical units. And with the medical units, we ship those off. We pick out the hair specifically to the client, and it can take anywhere sometimes up to 2 to 3 months for the whole process, and it is fitted almost pretty much exactly, or as close as possible, to your actual size of your head. So, those are a little bit more upper echelon services. But for the most people, they get this service right here. Well, this is just our regular custom units. And we have, we used to do the machine, but we like to do the hand sewn. Maybe at another date, we might go back to using machines. But right now, we're happy using the hand stitching, and we are happy. We're content with that. Okay, so we just put on our hair, and I actually love this hair a lot. This is our raw Burmese kinky hair. I think I'm going to name her after, I name my unit sometime after celebrities. I'm trying to think, what is Diana Ross' daughter? Tracy. I think I'm going to call this unit Tracy. So pretty much we're just, giving you more education on our units. We know there are a lot of units out there, and sometimes when we tell people how much our units cost, some people, they almost fall out. Because they have a lot of different styles and variety of units to be purchased online. Even some that are very, very affordable. Sometimes you may, and now sometimes, I'm not going to lie, some of these people are lying to you. So you may, they may show you a picture of a unit that you thought was only $30, when in actuality, that unit, that was not even that unit. I've seen stylists, since I follow so many people on social media, I've seen people who have, purchased, I've seen people who the companies have stolen stylist pics and put them on their page and advertised them, and made you think that you were getting that actual unit. However, it was the stylist who did it. And another thing also, if you do buy some of the less expensive units, because I have upgraded some of these units. And when I upgrade them, that's what I call them anyway. I upgrade sometimes people units who buy the lower class ones online. And we bleach them, we pluck them, and sometimes it can come out great. However, the only thing, sometimes the hairs don't last that long, and generally it starts to shed a lot, and then you have to buy a whole new unit. I see pretty much you have to generally replace most of the units pretty much after 2 to 4 month time span. And I've also seen a lot of the units do not hold a strong enough curl. So, but yeah, this is our raw hair unit. And this is in the Burmese Kinky hair. And I think we used a HD lace for this one. And we did do some customizing. We love to customize. I know some of our clients, especially our older senior clients, do not like all of that. So, you know, we do it to whatever your preference is. But pretty much this hair itself, one good thing about our custom units that a lot of them, especially during these times, they can be worn glueless. So you don't have to necessarily go to the hair salon. You can actually drop them off in our mail slot, or you can mail them directly to our P.O. box, and we will gladly pick them up, and we can shampoo, wash them, cut and style them to your preference. So anyway, back to some of our raw hair units. The Brazilian hair units, those generally start off like between $400 and up for the handmade units, and they can come cut, styled, and everything, because, you know, we are licensed cosmetologists, and we are able to pretty much, you know, we're not going to boost ourselves up, but, you know, why not? We pretty much any style that you pick out, we're able to duplicate it or can get it as close as possible. So now back to our wonderful, beautiful tresses. I just love this hair, and this is the raw hair. The raw hair to me is like none other, especially with this kinky hair, because it has like a coarseness to it that to me really resembles African American hair. Pretty much like the 3A or 3B texture. I really do love this texture. I haven't even really styled it. I did have a client who was really interested in this hair. She wanted to see what it looked like. And so, yes, here it is. And we didn't even use the whole frontal. And that's another thing. If you are going to be doing things from home and you want to go glueless, see, this is a 6x6. It might be a 7x7 large frontal. And in that case, it has the appearance of a frontal. See, it does look a lot like a frontal. You get a lot of the baby hairs and everything else. If you wanted to do all of that, you have a lot of options with that. And another great thing about our custom use is that whenever you're, because sometimes some people, and I hope you're not one of those people, but sometimes some people, they are using the brushes and combs incorrectly. They're not abiding by some of the stylists or wig makers rules, and they're using different shampoos that are drying, and they're causing the hair to be more coarse, and then in response they're having the hair to shed more, and the hair and when it sheds more, then your lace can bald out more, then you will have to replace it. So sometimes that just happens through regular wear and tear, and sometimes it doesn't even have nothing necessarily to do with the company, but it can just be something that you're doing incorrectly, and that, you know, just your regular styling that you do. And as you see with our lace frontal, we didn't even put a cap. All right. Welcome back. Girl, my phone tried to cut off on me. That's what happens when you got too many videos. I had to delete some apps, some videos, and yes, honey. So pretty much back to the topic. We were just discussing how this does not even have any cap underneath. And there are a lot of different benefits, when you get a glueless cap, when you get a custom glueless, one of our units that we make, because we really do like this cap. We feel like that it helps suction the hair, and pretty much it keeps it from sliding as much. We even have clients who are cancer patients, and who are going through chemotherapy, and they are even able to keep up their units. Also, you can always, if you want, still do baby hairs and different gels and different pomades or mousse applied to your front, the first inch of your hair line, and then you can put on a scarf. So, yep, that's pretty much with. And then I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but my skin has been doing much, much better, honey. Okay, you want to know why? Guess why? Black magic. Black magic, honey. Okay. If your skin is looking dry, cracked, and derailed, honey, you need to go ahead and get you some black magic. This is our organic, natural, homemade soap. It has so many purposes. Now, don't be fooled now by honey, because by you just looking in the jar, you may be like, okay, what is that? Ugh. You're used to your shampoo or your soap coming in at 8 ounce or 4 ounce liquid solution, but this right here, honey, it is the truth. Okay, I'm trying to tell you. Just look again. I'm trying to put you on, honey. And I can tell it already. I see, I'm going to be real extra. I'm going to get all up in the camera. Because I normally I go and purchase I have been buying this soap from this particular woman, and she's in California, and I like her stuff. But for some reason, I don't know if she's going out of business or, she's just going through some very difficult times. Anyways, she pretty much just stopped fulfilling the orders. And it was just a sad time. I'm not going to talk about her on blast because, I was a faithful client of her for years. And I really loved how, it's just something when you are using organic and natural products, the different benefits that you normally are unable to achieve. I don't even care the most expensive products that they have out on the market. Sometimes you're just not able to achieve the same results using a natural organic product. So anyways, and I've been just frustrated the last couple of months. My skin has been looking dry and patchy, and I have more of a sensitive type of skin. So I don't put a lot of product on my skin. My skin doesn't even I don't even like to use a lot of soap on my skin. But I can just tell within the last couple of days, I've had a lot of different blemishes and dry patches. They've been clearing right on up. Seems like my skin is naturally balancing out any type of, my skin, I don't know about y'all's skin, okay? And I'm not trying to brag either, but especially when I was like in my 20s, I pretty much didn't have nothing. I just had perfect amount of sebum distribution. I had just a natural glow. And it's like the last 4 or 5 years, maybe 7 years, my skin has been going through some little changes. I don't know if it's hormonal or if it's just, like you're just getting older and your skin just not producing as much sebum as it should, or whatever the case. Or maybe I was having issues. I know a lot of people say the cell turnover, your skin is just not exfoliating. You have to assist it. And, so pretty much I felt like my skin was just looking a mess. It was looking ugly. It was just not up to par, okay? And just within a little amount of days, couple of days, my skin is clearing up, and I'm just thankful about it, honey. In the small bottle, this is only $21. And it lasts a long time because you don't need to use a lot of it. You can use it as a shampoo. It's really our Black Magic hair growth shampoo. And this hair growth shampoo, we got some videos on that we're going to be uploading later on this evening. And pretty much it is infused with shea butter. It's very comparable to the African black soap, the authentic black soap. However, we added more shea in our shampoo concoction. We have coconut oil, some hemp oil, olive oil, and we even have CBD option. And the CBD option is great because that option is great if you wanted to focus even more on more inflammation. Maybe if you may have eczema or something like that. Or if you're dealing with any type of maybe wrinkles or just your sebum is out of whack. Your glands are out of whack. So either you're going too oily, too many pimples, or you just or your skin is just looking very dry and not a lot of, just looking very bland. Doesn't have a lot of moisture to it. And I didn't even put nothing on my face on top of this. Even though I have been blessed, thank God for good skin. My parents both had good skin. But I don't care what type of genes you got, baby. As you start getting old, baby, the old mother train starts to come along and tries to remove all your glamorous beauty. Okay. So we just try to keep it cute. But anyways, back to this Black Magic shampoo. It can be used on your face and body. And I'm going to start using on some of my, I have some spots, darker spots and eczema spots. See if it lightens. It should, just tone the skin. It has some toning properties in it. We also added neem oil and our other proprietary blends in this formula. So yeah, we love it. It lathers very well. And you just pretty much just wet your whole head down. And you probably really only need about a dime size, maybe a nickel size. You don't need a lot because it's so rich. And then you just, just put it, distribute it. You kind of work it in that section. And it starts to create its own foam. And a lot of people are not used to shampoo bars, but I happen to love shampoo bars. They're excellent. They're pretty much the most natural type of shampoo that you can really use. And most of them are very clean. Not a lot of chemicals in it because it's not a lot of water. So anytime you have a lot of water in your product, you have a lot of chemical to keep it from going rancid and, building up bacteria. So yeah, honey, we just been too blessed and to not be stressed. We're not gonna let Corona get us down, okay? So at least, you might be stuck in the house, but at least, honey, you can have a good skin when you wake up to your quarantine bay or to her bay, okay? Or just wake up to yourself or your kids, okay? And another product that which we have been talking a lot, especially during this quarantine time, a lot of people, they is stressing. Not being a blessing, okay? They are stressing, okay? And this is our full spectrum hemp CBD. It is fabulous. It's great for relieving anxiety, inflammation, pain in the body. It just does wonders. And we advise a lot of our trichology patients, people who suffer from hair loss, to use this because it also has been shown, there's studies shown that it helps with the sebum distribution in your scalp. So this is just an excellent formula. Okay. And then the next thing also is our liquid gold conditioner. See, I've used a lot. And this is another product that can be used all over, but it's primarily need to be focused on your hair. And, maybe if you have ashy hands, because, nowadays people using all this antibacterial gel, your hands going to be ashy. So that's why we got our, see, girl, look at that. Girl, look how you going to be glowing, okay? And we do have some of our growth agents also infused in this as well. So, and also another thing, another product that we are launching that we're doing are our teas. We actually, I was speaking to someone that went to my church the other day. They were asking me about how to rid the body of mucus. And a lot of times it's just mucus comes from just over acidity. Sometimes it's our diet. Sometimes it's stress. Sometimes it's the chemicals that we're breathing in on a constant basis. And I myself have dealt with plenty of mucus. It was getting to the point I was starting to sound like a grown, full 55-year-old man. And sometimes people still think I am a man when I pick up the phone. Especially if I'm dealing with the congestion. I had been diagnosed with sinusitis. I can't even pronounce it. Sinusitis at a young age. And it had pretty much was so bad. Guess what they was trying to do? But I wasn't crazy enough to let them do it. And I hope you're not going to let them do it to you. They were talking about putting, pretty much, they were going to open up the holes in my nostril because I had so much blockage with sinuses. And the doctor just couldn't believe that I could even breathe. He said, how are you breathing? Because just so much excess mucus. And, thank God that I'm going on my herbal journey, honey. I haven't used no nasal steroids in my nose, honey. Look at my nose. Okay. I haven't used none of those things in years. And, I've tried the neti pot. I tried all types of gimmicks and things they got all out there. Halls, menthol, Vicks Vapor Rub. And none of it did nothing for me. What really helped was when I changed my diet and when I started introducing herbs on a daily basis. So, pretty much going back to our herbal teas, which also can be used. Many of our products can be applied topically and ingested. However, we only tell you which ones. Don't just eat everything. We don't tell you which ones you can eat. Okay, but the herbal teas, they can be applied to your hairs like hair vitamins, and they can be ingested. And pretty much the base is black tea. We have a lot of adaptogen herbs and things, a lot of anti-inflammatory herbs and different things that help calm the mucus line, the different things in your body, different organs. It helps with, I think I forgot the term that they call it, a mucilage herb. It pretty much helps to draw out any mucus. So, we have a lot of things. We even add a different little bladderwrack on occasion or sea moss to our different blends. And we can make them custom depending on whatever that client needs. So we're finding out, and you can watch some more of our videos, how the hair loss has to do a lot sometimes what you're internally are going through mentally and your environment. So it's good that we control all of these things. So we thank you so much for your time. We think that's all. And of course, you guys know about our Miracle Drops. Those are our organic hair oil drops. They are fabulous. A lot of people, I've had so many people, they've had so much hair loss and they pretty much gave up on it. But when they started coming to me, especially they're getting their installs and custom wigs, and so a lot of my clients, they weren't even applying all the time. They were just using it once on a monthly basis. And their hair was even able to grow back. So imagine if you purchase our different hair loss systems and products, your hair is just going to continue to flourish. And you're going to build strong follicle roots. You're not going to have a lot of shedding. And you can look at some of my videos previous with my own natural hair. When I was detangling it, I had absolutely no shedding throughout the whole entire video. And my comb and brush were absolutely clean. And that's because we use a lot of, we use some Ayurvedic herbs, Indian herbs and different things like that in our mixtures to help give us the type of results that we have been giving our clients and myself personally. So we thank you so much for your time. If you have any questions about our custom units we offer and our virtual services, whether it be trichology, our consultations and product recommendation, please feel free to inbox us, subscribe, share. And we will be announcing our giveaway winner in a couple of days. We do giveaways, so make sure you pay attention when we're going live. Okay, so please feel free to inbox us. We're at mainattractionshair.com on our webpage. Feel free to inbox us there. Or go to chelsea.y.mitchell@gmail.com. We thank you so much for your time. Be safe, be blessed, live, laugh, love, and make sure you put that mask on, girl, okay? All right, well, I'll talk to you later. Bye.